In Below Zero, you need lead in order to craft and build quite a few things. Whether you just need the minimum to make the various items and upgrades you will need during the game, or you want more lead for making a lot of reactor rods to power that nuclear reactor. Regardless, you will need a good amount of lead during the course of the game. Despite not having any of the large lead deposits in Below Zero, lead is pretty abundant, being available in a lot of the biomes. So why is it people still have trouble finding it when they really need it? In Subnautica, you got lead from sandstone outcrops, which gave you a drop chance of lead, silver, or gold. In Below Zero, you get lead from galena outcrops, which are supposed to have a 50-50 chance of lead or titanium. At this time, I have just over 350 hours of playtime in Below Zero, and I have never seen it work that well. I would estimate that normally I get 2 or 3 lead out of every 10 outcrops. So maybe I'm just unlucky all the time. On top of that, sandstone outcrops in the original game were pretty easy to spot. Galena outcrops, on the other hand, tend to blend in quite well with the environment. So right there, you have no large lead deposits, questionable yield from the outcrops, and outcrops that are visually harder to notice. Not a great combination, but there are ways to improve on this. First, where is the easiest place to get lead? While you can get lead in most biomes, the safer ones will be the best ones to search through. You can even find galena outcrops in the area around the drop pod at the very start of the game. But the Twisty Bridges seems to have the highest concentration of galena outcrops in a single area. You will have to deal with some brute sharks, but they are not that bad really. Also, in the Twisty Bridges, the galena outcrops will be harder to notice against the terrain. It is easier to spot them here during the daytime hours as opposed to nighttime. And while you think using the Sea Glide headlight or flashlight will help at night, it can actually make spotting it even harder. But there is some tech that will make galena outcrops easier to find. Most people will think to build a scanner room and use that to help find lead. Obviously, this will work, but if you do not want to commit to building a base just to find some lead, you can also use the new mineral detector that was added to Below Zero. The mineral detector doesn't have the range of the scanner room, but it is way more portable. However, there is another powerful trick that you can use to get plenty of lead in the long run. This is the same trick I've recommended for other resources: the sea monkeys. Normally, sea monkeys like playing tricks on you, but once you pass a certain part of the story, they will be your friends. Not only friends, but very giving friends who like to bestow gifts upon you. Or maybe they just think you're their lord and savior. I don't know, I never stopped and asked. To get the sea monkeys to bring you lead, just pin a recipe that needs lead and then hang around them. My recommendation is the foundation, because you can just load 2 titanium into your inventory and make it more likely they will bring you lead right away. This is not the fastest way unless you go and start raising your own sea monkey army using your alien containment, in which case then you can speed it up by just making sure you have a lot of sea monkeys around your base. So that's it. That's how you can find all the lead you need in the game. There's plenty of lead available, but it still proves to be a pain point for quite a few players. So just use the tools you have to find it easier, or enlist your sea monkey militia to bring it to you.